Hiya, and higher healing vibrations. Cosmic Cat here. Welcome to my channel. This is a very special inner child reading for those of you working with your inner child, wanting to reconnect, connect all together, maybe perhaps just get back in touch with your inner child. Okay, so first we're going to read July 31st. And see what the author has to say about July 31st is about needs. I can give myself a break. When I'm tired, I allow myself to rest. I stay in bed, wrapped up in the warm, cozy blankets for as long as I wish. If I want to, I go back to sleep. When I get up, I move slowly, take a long hot bath or shower, and rub my body with oils or creams that make me feel smooth and pampered. I devote one whole day to taking care of myself. Today, I no longer am the child who had to get sick in order to slow down. I pay attention to my needs before I come down with a fever or a sore throat or a headache. Ever so often, I pamper myself by allowing myself to stay home from work. I watch TV or read a book, eat my favorite foods, and just relax. I don't have to be sick anymore to take care of myself. Allowing yourself to rest, pampering yourself, making sure your needs are met. Yeah, I like this part where it says, I no longer am the child who had to get sick in order to slow down. I pay attention to my needs before I come down with a fever or a sore throat or a headache. All right, I can give myself a break. Say that. Say it with me. I can give myself a break. Yes, what do you have for us, Spirit, about needs? Empowerment. And that is exactly in your belly. That's your sacral plexus and your solar plexus chakras. Being empowered. Having empowerment is extremely important. And it's standing up to be counted. It's time to get your opinion across. Sometimes this means someone is trying to control you. You may want to participate in an organized fire walk, and if you've done so recently, this is a clear affirmation for you. Also, I'd love to hear about it. That's very brave, courageous, and I haven't ever heard of anyone doing that. So it'd be nice to hear your story about what that felt like for you, what the experience was, and how it maybe helped you on your healing journey. And you're being asked to seize the day. So know that your needs are met. Salamanders are part of this empowerment. Salamander is the elemental guardian of fire as your ally. So salamanders and fire, and we also have this full moon. If you are struggling about your needs or what needs to be met, but let's see what we have. So needs. It's about slowing down, pampering the self. Spirit, what can you add to this for the inner child needs? Inner child needs. Can you hear your inner child's needs? The Page of Swords. And we have justice and judgment. Okay, your needs. You're getting empowered, learning a new skill and a talent, Also quite mystical. You are in very youthful. You have a lot of potential in the Page of Swords energy. This shows clarity, but also mysticism. Excuse me. Then we move quickly over here to the Justice card. This is about balance, fairness. Are you being fair to yourself? Are you being fair to others when you think about your needs? You know, do you accept responsibility for everything you've done or everything you haven't done? Are you being fair to your inner child and your inner child's needs at this time? Or are you being selfish because you have the body and the control? And I'm seeing a cat's eye at this time. A very magical, mystical cat's eye. Very independent, wise, relaxed also, cats are. Ancient Egypt, they were very well protected. So the Justice card is making sure that you're fair with your inner child's needs. And here you get Judgment. So you're going to have rebirth. Rebirth is coming. A rebirth, and you're going to be able to release and let go of the feeling of not being able to slow down. You're going to be able to relax. You're releasing this. With this Judgment card, you are releasing the energy of not being able to slow down unless you're sick. That's what we read in the book, yeah? You know, today I no longer am the child who had to get sick in order to slow down. I pay attention to my needs before I come down with a fever, a sore throat, before you have any ailment in your body happen, because you already know that ailments in your body typically are related to the thoughts in your mind and what you are thinking. Knowing that taking time to yourself is important, not rushing through relaxation time. How are you about relaxing? Are you able to relax? Or are you always going? Why are you always going and never stopping? Is it because you don't want to think about the things that may help you grow and heal wounds that may be deep for you? The Judgment card really asks, you have Justice and Judgment. Justice and Judgment. So there's definitely some fairness that needs to come to play, and you're realizing how important it is for your inner child to have fairness and equality. Yes, your relationship used to be with your guardians, and maybe perhaps your relationship still is. However, it's on a different level now because you have matured. You're still youthful, but you have your potential here to learn a new skill. And this new skill you're learning is all about fairness equality, being still, taking time to do for you what is meant for you. There's redemption, forgiveness, honest self-evaluation, like how you truly, truly, genuinely feel towards yourself and others and your inner child. Then we have this Judgment card. And this is allowing you to release any wounds, shame, guilt, any baggage you've carried for far too long, and embrace your inner child. Just make sure you don't do too much self-evaluation. Don't overthink the process for yourself and get tangled up in it. But know that by having this Judgment, you're going to be able to be more in tune and also love yourself more. That's the message I have for you today. Let's blow your candle out for all you rebirths, because we also have the Judgment card. We had this in the birthday reading, so if you feel guided to watch that, feel free. All right, on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. And as the smoke rises, may your dreams and your wishes rise too. Have a cosmic day tonight, meow.